This rabbit doesn't predict bad luck. It warns you when something evil is already inside the house. This was no ordinary rabbit. Whenever it started beating its tiny drum, it meant one thing. A dangerous spirit had entered the house. But using the rabbit came at a terrible cost. Every time the girl activated it, blood would begin pouring from her nose. On top of that, she had to keep her ears completely covered for the next 24 hours. During that time, she couldn't hear a single sound, and once the process started, it couldn't be stopped. Meanwhile, the girl's father has to leave town for work. Before leaving, he pays Jack $200 to watch over her and make sure she stays safe. To prevent Jack from hurting her, he puts him in special restraints and chains him up with heavy metal chains. The chains are only long enough to reach the girl's bedroom door. Not long after the father leaves, Jack suddenly needs to use the bathroom. He rushes toward it, only to realize the chains aren't long enough. With no other choice, he relieves himself near the doorway. When he notices a small dog tied up nearby watching him, he feels embarrassed, but for $200, he's willing to put up with it. To pass the time, Jack starts looking through some old photographs. Then suddenly, the lights go out. At the same moment, he feels his chain being pulled by something. Jack assumes it's one of the girl's tricks, so he opens the door to confront her. But when he looks inside, she's exactly where she was before. She hasn't moved an inch. Uneasy, Jack returns to his room and tries to fall asleep. A loud noise suddenly wakes him up. A painting has fallen off the wall. When he looks into the painted woman's eyes, his blood runs cold. Terrified, he flips the painting face down. But when he lies back on the bed and glances over his shoulder, the painting is somehow facing upright again. Jack quickly flips it over once more. This time, he keeps watching it carefully. After making sure it doesn't move, he finally starts to relax. But only a few minutes later, the painting crashes to the floor again. When he picks it up, he realizes something horrifying. The woman's face now looks even more twisted and terrifying than before. That strange sight pushes Jack over the edge. He no longer feels safe staying in the room. He immediately heads into the living room. Then suddenly the rabbit beats its drum twice, almost as if it's trying to warn him about something. The drumming slowly becomes louder and louder. At that exact moment, the door behind Jack begins opening by itself. Then, the drumming stops. Jack turns around. Nobody is there. His fear grows even stronger. He grabs the rabbit and slowly walks toward the basement. That's when he notices a hole in the ground. Something about it feels wrong. It almost seems like someone, or something, is staring back at him from inside. Curious, Jack shines his flashlight into the darkness. And what happens next leaves him completely terrified. To see what he finds, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for part 2.